On the day of Pentecost, they were all gathered together in one place, when suddenly from heaven came the sound like whoosh of a violent wind, and it filled the entire house where they were sitting. Divided tongues as of fire appeared among them, and a tongue rested on each of them, and they were filled with the Holy Spirit, and they began to speak in other languages as the Spirit gave them ability. Now there were devout Jews from every nation under heaven living in Jerusalem, and at this sound a crowd gathered. They were bewildered, because each of them heard them speaking in the native language of each. Amazed and astonished, they said to each other, "Are not all those who are speaking Galilean? How is it we hear, each of us, in our native language, Parthians, Medes, Elamites, residents of Mesopotamia, Judea, Cappadocia, Pontus, Asia, Phrygia, Pamphylia, Egypt, parts of Libya belonging to the Cyrene, visitors from Rome, Jews and proselytes, Cretans and Arabs? We hear in our own language them speaking about God's great deeds of power." They were astonished and perplexed and said to each other, "What does this mean?" Some of them sneered and said, "They're full of new wine." But Peter, standing with the 11, raised his voice and said to them, "Men of Judea, and all who live in Jerusalem, let it be known to you and listen to me. These are not drunk as you suppose. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning. No, no. This is what was spoken of by the prophet Joel. And in the last days it will be, declares the Lord, that I will pour out my Holy Spirit on all flesh. And your sons and your daughters will prophesy, and your young men will have visions, and your old men will dream dreams. And even your slaves, both men and women, I will pour out my Spirit on them, and they will prophesy. I will show portents in the heavens and omens on the earth, signs of blood, fire, and smoky mist. And the sun will turn to darkness and the moon to blood before the coming of the Lord's great and glorious day. And then all who call upon the name of the Lord will be saved."